It's easier being
The battle starts in 5,
the fame part
4.
figured out.
So you're starting off up here. This is fine just because that's where your team's positioning. If you were on someone else that could get up here easier, I would say, like, you could, depending on what character you're playing, you can push up here because the enemy team is going to go down that staircase, no matter where they are, no matter where they're going to go. You can come up here, spam some damage out, get some ult charge, and then return to where you want to be. But on Luna, it's kind of harder to do that just because you're not able to get up here very easily, and this is where you're going to hold. So holding here is fine. Waiting for an opportunity. The rest of your team is here as well. So
stop them from securing the mission.
Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
okay, so there's a situation. This is not a situation you can help or deal with. You're just going to have to wait for her to come back. So I see that you noticed it.
Enemies better.
You dropped down. Yeah. Oh yeah, you do have the high jump, don't you? So you could get up there if you wanted to and do what I said, but you noticed her, but she's not your problem right now. You're better off focusing on the front line over here. Your team is so spread apart right now. Yeah, Psylocke has an HP pack and stuff she can actually get as well. If she comes to you, then heal her, but don't go into that room to help her.
Beware.
You realize this, good, so you go over here. Someone else is out there turbo feeding. So she's out there taking a crap ton of damage. I don't believe there's a way you can actually help her other than maybe pre-positioning up here, but that's on Scarlet. There's not much you're going to be able to do about that. Okay, now you're in a position to actually help her. You need to throw an E on her.
Be strong together.
Good, she was able to come back to you. You didn't put yourself out of position to help her. You let her to come to you if she was capable of doing it. Good.
That's good.
You should identify now. Hey, she's the feeder. Maybe you should leave Snowflake on her. Possibly. You tank up. You got Snowflake on tank. Good. You did take a lot of damage there just because you're hanging out in this area when you can be rotating with your tank. So if your tank starts pushing forward there, you can push around this pillar. If he starts backing up, you can back up. Your only goal is to keep him in line of sight with you without putting yourself in more and more danger. So in this position, he's right there. You can stand here. You're still safe. You're still healing him. You still got the rest of your team you can heal. If he starts pushing forward again, you can start rotating around this pillar, keeping him in line of sight and keep healing him. Look, while you're doing that, you're also looking for opportunities to deal damage if he's full. You're also looking for opportunities to try to get a kill. But generally, you want to be positioning like this, like that. Right now, you can see them. Let me see if you... Okay, you do that. You come over here. Good. You're low. She's still taking a butt ton of damage for some reason. I still might... we've identified the feeder, so it might still be worth putting it on her in cases of where you don't need it on your tank. So it might be worth rotating between your tank and her. Go back to you.
Moonlight placed an ult. I sucked.
Yep, clap, good. I was waiting to see if you would do it. They're all low. You need to clap to get the healing up. You did that, good. Yeah. You just gotta keep him up. Make sure no one dies. He had Snowflake. Unfortunately, he ran in. But your primary focus is the tank right now. Even though he's low, what you did is correct. You flicked to him. You gave him Snowflake. But now it's immediately go back to your tank and heal your tank. He's going to be a lot easier than trying to hit the little rat. But with him having Snowflake on him, now he's receiving healing as you're healing your tank. So you're still healing him, but you're hitting the much easier target. Let's go back and check it out again. Going. You got to keep them up. Your team's getting pressed hard. That's fine. Now you gave him Snowflake. Good. Immediately go back to him, because if you hit him a few times instead of trying to hit him, he might have gotten enough health to live. He does that for some reason. You can't control that, but so now it's just you and him. Your clap is still on cooldown. I would immediately freeze Dagger here, kill her, and go back to healing. Because I believe in you can probably snipe her right now, and he wouldn't die yet.
Here they come now.
You reloaded though. Did you have to reload? You still got 2 ammo. You did exactly what I was calling for. Holy shit, she hit a freeze. Yeah. You did exactly what I was calling for. You saw the opportunity, but you have to, in this situation, you have to be very, very fast with it. So it's freeze, snipe, immediately put E and heal with your 2 bullets that you still have in the chamber, but you reloaded, so this might actually get him killed by reloading. Yeah, her reloading's probably going to kill Nope, no, you got it. You got it. Good. You hit the E, you hit the heal. Nice. Perfect. You played that exactly as you needed to. That was great.
A nice deep freeze.
You can kill him. You can kill him. There was an opportunity. They're all full health. There was an opportunity to quickly land some damage on him and secure this kill. You realize it too late though, so he's already received healing. Okay, you have ult. You don't need to use it yet. Your team is still holding. Now you're low though.
I don't have
Good, you're patient. You didn't freak out and use your ult.
to be.
You did turn your back though. You don't want to do that. Generally, you don't want to turn your back. I assume you turned around to get your speed boost to run away, but you need to do everything you can to survive and to keep him up. I did that for my skates. Yeah. That's what I assume you're doing. Most characters, you don't want to turn around, but yeah, this one you kind of have to. I'm going to let this play out because I'm just curious on how it goes. So he won that. Moon Knight won this fight with you, even though you got away, because his entire goal was to make you give up, abandon these 2, and that's kind of what you did. Whereas you could have, yeah, because I had to run the entire way around and Mag died. Yeah. So yeah, the better option is to just try to duck and weave him, pop some damage into him, but you're going to try to. This is hard to do. I understand it, and it's not easy to do on instinct. But it's, hey, I'm going to try to dodge you as much as I can. Raccoon's actually coming to help you, so you staying here, trying to dodge him, and continuing to try to heal your team as much as you can. He's already throwing heals at you. He's already trying to help you. He knows you're in danger. So, in this, it's worth it to try to stick it out and try to man up for this. Poor choice of words. Try to drop your. I don't know. I don't have the right terminology I'm looking for.
Nope.
Oh, was he? Moon Knight does that lower ranks. You eventually learn and get used to him, but yeah, he drove me absolutely nuts for a while, but I've just gotten used to it.
Powers of mine!
I'm ready to put on a show.
Yeah, he stalled you for so long.
Oh.
Honestly, I forgot you had ult, so that's an option as well. Like, instead of turning around, it's stall as long as you can. You don't even gotta wait for Raccoon. I forgot you had your ult. My brain's kind of turned to mush and my throat's getting sore now. So it's kind of not working. But yeah, you got your ult. So you can, it's now, hey, I'm in danger. They know I'm here. They're trying to contest me, but I don't want them to die. So now I'm going to just keep pushing forward until I get low on health. And now I ult. Well, what you said, considering the following, pop ult and run into your mag and maybe force the other. Oh, yeah. What Alex said. Alex is right. I was considering you didn't have ult yet, but yeah, you have ult. So yeah, it's just going in and ulting this. That's all you got to do. Try to survive. Try not to use your ult. You're going to push forward, but as soon as you get low, you're popping ult to keep them alive and stall this point. Instead, what you do is okay,
Your
go this
power
way.
is a mine!
I'm ready to put on a show.
You try to damage him. They ult. You go. Okay. What you do that? Okay.
I am ready
It was a little delayed, but you told me he dies. You lied to me.
to put on a show. I am
So far you're playing correctly. So far I haven't I'm trying to notice things, but and I'm being nitpicky, but so far you haven't really made too many mistakes.
ready to put on a show.
Okay, your ult's almost over. When you do want to look for an escape route now that your ult's almost over, like move over here or something like that. You don't really want to be in the middle of your team once it does that. Because look, you're already starting to take damage just because it ended. That as well. So if you did escape with your ult, if you moved over here, all right, my ult's almost ending. I'm going to reposition back over here. You could possibly react to that and freeze that. Unfortunately, you get caught in. I think you attempt to freeze. But...
The moon haunts you.
Moon Knight.
Rest easy now.
So I think that might have been your first mistake I've seen so far, is you didn't use the last 2 seconds of your ult to reposition to a better spot.
You've earned it, father.
To be fair, even if you did that, I think you would have lost the fight regardless, but still. Portal. So your team's portaling. Yep, your team's portaling. Do you realize this?
You need
What am I looking at? Excuse me? I guess he's regrouping.
stop that.
Okay, 10,000 IQ prediction. You figured he's going to come over here, so you met up with him. Good job, I guess.
Vehicle instructs.
You need to help him. You need to help Magneto. He's really low. Good. You don't have to push forward. You got the range to your advantage, so you can just hold this corner here. Try to pump out healing. I would say back up a little bit more in the corner, but there's a portal in your way. Okay, maybe I'm starting to see why you're hard stuck Plat. Okay, that's fine. Pump out some damage. Like you're pre-healing right now, and it's not really doing a whole lot. They're full health. They don't need your healing right now. So you can start damaging. You can start pumping out. You can start taking out the immortal beacons. You can start taking out clones. You can start pumping damage into him. Let me see your point of view. So from your point of view, it's spam. There's a beacon over there. There's a Loki there. They're healed. They're full. They got shields. They're not taking a lot of damage right now. Your raccoon's putting in some work. So yeah, you can take this moment to try to get some damage in, try to get some kills. Because even looking at this, like you've only done 300 damage. You can do way more than that.
It's okay.
And you're going to get more ult charge from dealing damage than you would from healing full HP teammates.
You need me.
Yeah, you can shoot the Loki.
I like
Yep. Okay. Now you got it. Oh, you ulted. No, you didn't. You clapped.
the cold.
Good. That's what I wanted. You saw he was low. You need to make sure he stays up. You clap. Sure.
I'm gonna help.
Okay. Nothing to heal. You can try to do some damage.
Don't mind me. Us against the world.
Okay. They're going to hard push into you. I don't ever want to fight her while she's in her ult and you don't have any tools to actually deal with it. Your best bet is kind of to just run over here with these players and completely ignore the ult. You got Raccoon there. He's probably he should be able to keep Magneto ult. But you're in a situation where she can kill you and you don't really have the means to deal with it other than depending on him to heal you. I don't think he can out heal it. So in this situation, she's going that way. There's an HP pack behind her. Yeah, but it's all there's one up here. There's one up here, but I think you're talking about in here, but you have to break the walls first. No, not in here. I'm lost. Yeah, and she has skates. Yeah, well, I was talking about the skates. I think it's better to just quickly dash over here with your skates and group up with these two players and then look over at Magneto and try to heal him. But yeah, in this situation, I think it's better to just immediately reposition.
So much.
Your team, luckily your team knows to back up, so it works out. But, okay, I take it back. You got distracted and didn't keep Mag up. So. You don't need to look at her. You're never going to kill her as Luna.
I'm hurt.
So yeah, that one was on you. Unfortunately, you did get frozen, but that was still on you.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, run. You might get the kill, but do you get this? Get him. Get him. Oh,
Be right back.
someone's low. Someone's low. Good.
I like the cold.
You are using your snowflake effectively. Good.
Those guys are about to shoot
You didn't really need to clap though. You could have saved that.
at us.
Better stop that vehicle.
I like the cold.
Did you clap to reload your to? Okay, you clapped to because you had a reload, so you're using it to continue your healing. Okay.
I like the cold. Feeling strong.
I still don't know if that was needed. You probably could have just kept healing normally, reloaded. I don't think there was enough time for them to snipe him that quickly.
Thunder already.
Or I don't think there was enough pressure for them to snipe him in between a reload. But that's fine. I see what you're going for. Higher up, that would be the correct decision just because they're going to go and look for that opportunity to actually kill him like that. So, yeah, I thought they were pushing a lot more than they were. Yeah. No, to be fair, like, again, I'm being super nitpicky. Just because you're actually playing pretty decent and you're not making a whole lot of mistakes. So I'm kind of fishing for stuff right now. But to be fair, that would normally be the correct decision. The reason you could get away with not using it right now is because of the rank you're in. But higher up, you absolutely want to make that decision in that moment, just so you can guarantee that he's not going to die. Because higher up, they would be actually pushing into him.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Yeah. I think your only issue right now is you're not switching between healing and damaging. You're mostly focused on just healing, and you're not really getting a whole lot of damage out other than when you're forced to defend yourself instead of words, instead of helping your team with more damage and helping them actually get more kills. So in this situation,
It ain't cheap.
yeah, I'm heal bot, not gonna lie. Yeah, I think that's what I'm noticing right now. Because you're not going to, you're only going to climb so high, only doing healing. Eventually, you gotta start rotating between healing, damage, when you can get your eliminations, when you have to save your teammates. You're going to have to, because being a heal bot can be right for the right situations. But if you want to climb higher, you're going to have to look for other opportunities to make more plays in between fights. I would say heal botting is fine if you have a DBS type of healer like Cloak or Mantis. Yeah. Like if someone like me, I'm on Mantis, I'm going to be pumping the damage out as much as I can. And I want to use my damage boost. So in a situation where you have a Mantis on your team, you're better if they're a good Mantis, you're good just heal botting and focusing only on healing and doing damage like your current play style. Just because they want you to focus on that so they can start pumping out more damage boost and pumping out their own damage as much as they can. But in a situation where you have Rocket Raccoon, Rocket's not going to do any damage generally. Like, to be fair, he can do a crap ton of damage. Yeah, support playstyle is dependent on what your other support is. So in this situation, I would be looking for both healing and then any opportunity I can get damage out or limbs out, I'm going to take it. Now you wanna break those. Heal him. Whenever you see these on your screen, it doesn't take very much to break them. So it's healing him, break that, kill the clones when you can, and keep healing him. The clones in that thing is kind of your responsibility when you have the opportunity. But for now, yeah, heal him, break that, heal him, deal some damage. Kind of that rotation. Now you do have ult coming up, so I'm curious on how you use it. There's not really anything on the enemy team that you need to save your ult for. You're not going to save it for Moon Knight unless the opportunity comes that you actually have to. Punisher can fight you through your ult as well. There's not really anything other than if you can't. So like this is another situation. Normally you would think to use your ice to cancel Strange ult. That's what you normally would think of, but it's hard to land. You need to be positioned properly, and the ice has a charge up. There's not anything on the enemy team that you need to counter with your ult. Save your ult for Strange. You can activate your ultimate very, very quickly. So as soon as you even notice Strange ulting, as soon as you hear the first syllable of that ult go off, immediately press Q. Because even if you get stunned with it, Strange can still get at least one kill in a support ult. Yes. He just has to have his E charge. Yes, but what's the chances of him going to do that? It's still worth it to ult and try to counter the Strange ult, even if he could there's still the possibility of him getting a kill, if that's the only option you have. Because if he's going to come in and jump on you, and you realize you don't have enough time to actually freeze him, and you're going to get hit with it regardless, it's worth the shot to at least ult and try to counter it. And to be fair, 9 times out of 10, most times that would work. Most times you're able to keep them up, keep your team up, and no one's able to die. So you can set your ult off, still get stunned, and your ult's still going to... No, I think you still get stunned in your ult, but your ult's still going. So I don't know if you ult and his stun doesn't work anymore, or if you ult and it keeps going. I don't remember which one is true.
I am ready to put on a
You don't get stunned in your ult. Okay, so yeah, even more so, you can dodge. So you ult, so at least you're not getting killed in it. You are CC immune. Yeah, okay. I know it's CC immune from a lot of stuff. I wasn't sure if it worked for him, because I know on Cloak and Dagger, I'm used to Cloak and Dagger, so I'll ult on Cloak and Dagger if I feel like I need to. If I don't feel like I can land the sleep, but I actually get stunned in Cloak and Dagger, or not Cloak and Dagger. I'm stupid. Mantis. I actually get stunned in Mantis. If the yellow HP bar. I don't play a lot of Luna. I'm starting to get into her, but so I'm still getting used to her small things.
I like the cold.
Okay, so you're going for damage. There wasn't anything else over here. Now your choice of damage was the tank. You can do these two. You don't really want to shoot the tank just because it's a waste. I think you're actually shifting to keep him alive though, which I don't think he needed it.
I am
Okay, I think this is your first major mistake.
ready to put. I like the cold.
You took a little bit of damage from Moon Knight. Where's Moon Knight? Where's Moon Knight's location? He's here. He's just shooting at random. He's got his beacon. I saw the beacon symbol did. Okay, he's got his beacon down. You're scared of the beacon. Your team's taking care of the beacon. Yeah, so I think this is your first major mistake. You kind of got spooked and panic ulted, I think. No, I don't think it's because of the Luna. I think it was just panic. She mentioned that Moon Knight was bugging her this game, so I think she just realized that this was here and just panic ulted. Like, oh god, Moon Knight's gonna kill me!
I am ready to put on a show.
Hold on, I want to watch that again just to make sure. My brain kind of.
I like the cold. I am.
Yeah, no one's in danger. Everyone's fine. Your team took care of the Onk. You got a res beacon over there. Yeah, you didn't need to ult this at all.
Ready to put on a show.
You can generally you want to stay on the healing just because going on damage boost is a little dangerous. But it's a good idea to flick to it occasionally when you see everyone is at max health, and then quickly flick back to it. Which one are you? You're F5. Okay.
I am ready to put on a show.
Your ult's about to end. You're going out to help Strange, yes. But your ult's about to end. You're in the middle of everyone.
By the eye of Agamotto.
This is what I was talking about with the saving your ult for that. Let's see how much charge he was at.
By the
So he's only at 44. Right? So Alex, that wouldn't kill anyone in a support ult, right? So him being at 44, if you saved your ult for this exact moment, no one would die, and his ult's completely worthless. Doesn't matter. He waited until her ult was. Yeah, true, but I'm just talking about the situation.
eye of Agamotto.
So yeah, even more so. You ulted. He saw the opportunity. You made a mistake, and he punished it. I don't know if you can tell. I think my throat's starting to go, or my voice. My voice is starting to. Whew. I've been going almost 8 hours. So, yeah, okay. So, I think that was your first major mistake.
I'm making a comeback. Drawn together.
Give him up. Immediately put the snowflake on him. Good. I'm just gonna call it snowflake. I don't know what the actual name of it is. Okay, you're pumping out damage into his shield. Good. You saw your teammates were healed, were full. You switched over to offense. They're still full, so you don't really need to pump into them. Your rocket's got that under control. Most people just call it guard or snowflake. Okay, I'm calling it snowflake because I like the name. Your rocket's, I mean, he's doing damage now, but I mean, he's doing damage because you're doing a good job healing and the everyone's full. So he's just pumping out what he can. How much damage has he done? He's done less damage than you technically, but let's go back to you. Okay, amplifier. You can heal. Is there someone over here? Okay, no, there's not. F5. Pump out damage.
The moon.
You live, so I would immediately clap though, because now you're in a worse position. You've been cut off from the rest of the team. I'm immediately clapping and just piercing everything. That's what I'm going to do. Let's see if you do that. You didn't. Oh no. Okay, so yeah, I mean you technically still had an angle to see them. It's immediately clap and just start healing what you can from here until you can walk forward.
It's okay. Admit it.
They're over there. Not your problem.
You need me. Be your best self.
Now they're your problem. Let go.
Judge, jury.
Clap this immediately. As soon as you hear that go off, it's immediately I'm clapping. I'm healing everyone as hard as I can.
I suck.
I wouldn't clap him. They are pushing into you. Luckily, your team hasn't died yet, but he can heal himself. He's not going to die from this. He can heal himself. He can run up the wall. He has a lot of escape options. He's in far less danger than he is.
It's the world. Someone stretch my
Good. Ignored her. She's not in immediate danger. He is. Focus on him. Now you need to heal her. You need to give her a snowflake or something. Good. You got her anyways. Unlucky. Unlucky only because you're making the correct decision. They're going this way for some reason, so you can only do so much.
Thanks so much.
I don't think you can probably save Magneto, honestly, because they're hard focused on him. He's got a where'd the snowflake go? Give him snowflake back and then clap him, and maybe that will work. You don't have clap, you can't do anything. I still would have pushed up. You're falling too far back. So I still would have pushed up. They're hard focused on him. You're not in too much danger. So I would have given him the E, tried healing him up, but I would also be holding his corner and trying everything I can to make sure he lives. Luckily, this is Diamond, so he doesn't die immediately. How much? No, how much health did he end up going down to? He got low. Bro, he dropped down to 15. Okay. You'll eventually get him. He probably should have died, though.
I suck.
Where did he go?
They hit it. Checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them. They've made it halfway. Stop them.
Oh, okay, he died. Okay. Back to you.
They hit a checkpoint. See them now?
Oh, you could kill him. You can kill that. You can kill that. You can kill that. You can kill that. You can absolutely kill that. Go back to it. Go back to it.
Time to stop them.
Ah.
Your powers are
Okay. Maybe.
mine.
I am ready.
Okay. You were so you could have had that way sooner over there. That's fine though. You eventually realized it and you went back to it and tried finishing him off.
To put on a show.
Right, Animal, you have ult again. Again, nothing on the enemy team that you need to counter with your ult. You can use it basically whenever you want. Just wait for the right opportunity. If your teammates all start getting really low and they need it, give it to them. If Strange comes in, ult and try to survive through it. Things like that.
Nope.
There's not any. You don't really have any restrictions on your ult during this match. So
Nobody can stand up against a full wrong.
you're just going to save it until you need it.
I was worried.
You're very safe, is what you're doing. You're playing extremely safe. You can get a little bit of aggression. You can push up to like at least here, have some angles you can work with. This will allow you to see Scarlet Witch at least. You can still heal him up, but you're playing extremely safe. And I think you're playing too safe right now. Okay, you push up. Cool.
A nice deep freeze.
I don't think you could have. Oh no, your rocket died. I thought that was Scarlet Witch. Hold on. Yeah, that's why I'm curious. I thought Scarlet Witch was dying. I didn't.
Is that big? Oh,
You're ready for action.
a nice deep freeze.
He stood still. Yeah, he stood still. Was this possible for someone that was this like I wouldn't have thought, even if I'm playing, I wouldn't have thought he's going to die and take a crap ton of damage. Did I say Plat? Did I say Diamond earlier? I want to see, like, did he ever come into your field of view?
A nice deep freeze.
He does, kind of. You realize he got low. That's requiring an insane amount of reaction time from you. That's not something you can predict, that he's going to stand still and it's like just take bullets to the mouth. So I can't really blame you for that one, unfortunately. Can't heal brain damage no matter what. Yeah. Raccoon got smooth brain. Yeah, that one was awkward. Where's Scarlet Witch? I need to know where she's at. She's safe. She's in a different position. She's doing fine.
Hurts.
Scarlet Witch is not your problem. You have no way of helping her. You have no way of healing her. Just keep focusing on your tank. Yeah, she's gonna die regardless. There's nothing you can do there. Good attempt on the freeze. So very defensive support kind of freeze. That was good. He's pushing forward hard. He's going for the kill. He's cutting himself off. You want to stall him as long as you can to make sure he lives. So you attempted to freeze him to buy your Strange more time. That was good. That was the correct decision.
Thanks for the shield.
I feel like myself again.
It's now or never. Stop them.
Aubrey, I think this is the first VOD where it's like there's not a lot I can say because you're just playing fine. You're playing good. This might be the first VOD that there's not much for me to actually go on. Like I've reviewed a bunch of DM mods. I've reviewed VODs. I've reviewed the Celestial earlier. Like so far, every single one, there's a whole bunch of stuff I can point out and say, you're playing fine. You're not doing a whole lot wrong. Yeah, you just need to keep grinding it out, honestly, because I'm not seeing too many problems. Maybe I'll notice something closer to this side. I mean, but you're doing your job. You're doing what you need to do. You're making the correct decisions. You're healing who you need to focus. You're using your clap at their correct times. You're positioning good. I mean, I'm being super nitpicky about where you're positioning, but your positioning has been fine. Like, there's not really a lot to talk about. Like, I'm actively, desperately trying to find stuff. Other than that ult earlier, even here, you immediately realize that she's low. You immediately churn. To be fair, she's not in danger, so in this situation, I wouldn't even churn to her. I would completely ignore her. Let her go get a health pack. She'll be fine. They need your support far more if I want to be picky. But even the fact that you even realize she's there and that she's low. See, now it's a mistake. Now I say all that, and then I find a mistake. Because you've half abandoned them now. You gotta prioritize who's actually in danger. So they're going to die. It's good that you realize that she's over there, but your reaction should be, she's over there. They need my help though. So I'm going to pump everything I can into them. So I think you're too focused on her. Let her get a health pack. Let her get to safety, but main focus is here now.
Ready to put on a show!
You have good reaction time. I saw you went there, can't heal. Flicked immediately back and started to heal your tanks. Should have prioritized the tanks more. Yeah, not even that. It's just prioritize who's in the most danger. Now, this happened, so they're going to die anyways, no matter what your decision was. But they're in mortal danger. She's not taking any damage, even though she's 1 HP. Let her go find a health pack. You're gonna focus that. If she comes over to you wanting healing, then let her position herself better. You can flick, heal, something like that. But unfortunately, Moon Knight ult comes out, and they're going to die anyways. Even ulting that probably won't save them. Yeah. She tried desperately. She was just hiding. That sucks.
Do your worst.
Don't give them another inch!
It is good that you were patient. You didn't panic ult or anything like that. That Sai waited all that time there, by the way. Yeah, she went over there. She was waiting for an opportunity. She didn't know where to go. When she could have gotten an HP pack. You can't control your teammates. You try to do what you can. And she bitched about healing. She wasn't the priority. She's an idiot. She came, like, let's watch this from her point of view. Here.
Gotta stop that vehicle!
Her invisibility.
Step aside.
Okay, she actually gets out. I want to see how long she sits there, though.
You're mine!
So 7 HP, she desperately wants heals. The thing is, like, if I'm over here, I'm safe. I'm not asking for heals. You don't need to heal me. Focus on them. My ass is going to go get a health pack. I'm not in danger now. I've escaped. I've done what I needed to do. I'm not going to come over here. I'm not going to sit here like a little whiny little ninny. No, I'm going to wait for my cooldowns. I'm going to go up and grab a health pack. If I absolutely wanted healing from you, or if I wanted to give you ult charge, I'm going to just come over here, hug this wall. I'm going to wait in line. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get a health pack, but if I wanted to give you ult charge and it wasn't that bad out there, I'm going to come out and just wait in line for you. Honestly. Like, here's some alt charge, take it. Arbor, you got to get people to queue with, because I never seen someone get this many unlucky teammates. Did you not just see the... No, I'm kidding. I don't think it's... maybe. Your teammates are certainly something else. But even... oh yeah, I was going to watch her. That's the whole point. I came back here.
I'm ready to put on a show.
No dash yet, but she's invisible. She's not in danger. Okay, dashing online is like, okay, just walk to spawn. Like, even not even getting the health pack is like, just go to spawn and heal. You're safe. You've gone this far already. That or just stand here and go up to the health pack.
Moon haunts you.
Go to spawn. Okay, you got shift.
Now I'm a
She actively dodged you. So you're trying desperately to heal her, and she's like, wee, ooh, you can't hit me, you can't hit me. It's like, yeah, let her die, screw her. There you are. Need to get back to the fight fast, good. Okay, well, Mantis is just a DPS character disguised as a support, yeah. But yeah, I'm not saying you're lying, that's basically true. Is this a bad ult? Probably not. Could you have been more patient with the ults? Maybe. This is probably worth it. I probably would have ulted as I would have waited a little bit more, but yeah, but that's assuming you're actually tracking the enemy support ults. But yeah, so it's a decent ult. You got plenty of cooldowns. You're going in to try to stall as long as you can. They're almost about to capture it. You do have Scarlet ult. You do have her ult to go after yours. You also got Silex ult. He's ulting right now. So yeah, the ult's fine. If I want to be nitpicky about it, you could have waited a little bit. But really, honestly, from what I've noticed, it's better to just use it if the situation occurs. Because it comes down to a lot of people actually just wait the extra second before they ult. They hesitate. And then a lot of times you end up ulting with your other support ult. So you ulting here, ulting really quickly and early is honestly probably better. Because now she's not going to ult because she sees you ult. She's hesitating. Whereas you didn't, so you ulted right away. Now she will wait. Whereas if you both hesitated and you both ult right away, which I see a lot. So your decision here is, I believe, is actually the correct one.
I am ready to run.
Yep, and then he ults into it. He's not going to get any kills, especially since. Yep. Yep.
Every arc will be destroyed.
How much time is left? 1 minute, 19 seconds. Luna didn't, or Cloak and Dagger didn't need to do ults, so I don't know about waiting until his Punisher and Moon Knight do insane damage as well. Yeah, you are fighting a very high damage comp. Also, I think that was actually a good ult. So you were quick, you were decisive, you got in there, you made a decision. This is what I'm going to do. Good. And you ulting like that, your Cloak and Dagger didn't need to ult, so you still have that one for your next fight. Unfortunately, your entire team ulted into that, but your entire team thought they were going to lose the points. Luckily, your Cloak and Dagger had some kind of a brain. I did not just say that because this is the same. This is the rat who walked into damage earlier. I did not just compliment you. Go back to you. Okay. Immediately realizes he's there, doing some damage. You don't need to clap. You can go for normal primary damage and try to land headshots. But I understand why you're clapping because it also heals you. So okay, that was well done. Hold on, Aubrey, I can't. You're supposed to give me a game that I can talk about. You're not supposed to do well the entire time.
We should destroy these.
All right, so let's watch this. I lost this game. Yeah, you lost this game, but you played how you're supposed. You did well, even though it was a loss. Like, look at this. You clapped, kept your health up, saw the opportunity, froze him, landed your primary, and secured the kill, even while taking damage. No thanks to Scarlet. Scarlet didn't do much there. You're low right now, but who cares? You're not in danger.
Sometimes.
Like, you don't have to run away. You don't have to do nothing. You'll get healed. There's no danger around you. You're good.
Or a dagger. You stop them in there.
She's wanting to heal you. She's desperately trying to heal you. Let her heal you. Let her help you. Don't be afraid to receive help. Okay, there you go. You ran away. I had no faith in her. I don't blame you, but she's trying.
I was worried. Only 60 seconds left.
You can pre-fire. You want to try to build up your ult again, so you could stand here and just pre-fire into that hallway. You know where they're going to come from, but again, that's me being nitpicky. Scarlet's doing it, so Scarlet's very forward ahead. Give her the snowflake. She's in the attack position. Good. Stop doing what I'm saying. Heck, nabbit.
A gift from Khonshu. Enemy in front of us.
Okay, that's fine.
Medicine. My right foot is exposed.
A lot of damage coming out. You still have your cloak and dagger ults, so not too much danger. If something happens, she can ult.
You need me. Against the world.
Okay, does your cloak and dagger counter?
30 seconds.
Okay, go fight in the purple. You're too far back now. You need to immediately just come up here. Just get absolutely aggressive. Now, the thing is with this is down now. I'm curious to see on how you play this out. Do you still focus on healing? Or do you go full damage mode? Because this heals. This does a ton of healing. You basically do not have to heal anybody unless they're out of this now. You can go absolutely full damage nuts mode. I'm curious on how you play this though. You recognize it. You don't run into... Which one's yours? Is this one yours? That's the enemies. That one's yours? Okay. The replay viewer is wild. What am I looking at? Okay, back to you. Okay, so yeah, you go forward. You're fighting in your cloak and dagger. You want alt charge. You're not going to get alt charge from healing your teammates as getting healed in this. You're going to just go absolute ape. You're going to just spam as much damage as you can out for the next couple of seconds. What's wrong with your hair? Oh, okay, you jumped. Okay. F5.
We're so close. Hang on.
You realize this. Good. Good, you realize this. Cool. I don't mind you attempting your icicle stun there. That's good. I don't understand how you lose this match. The enemy team just kind of walks over you?
Judge, jury, executioner!
That's unfortunate. And you don't have a way of dealing with that. No ults. So, because your teammates used all of their ults in the previous fight, they don't really have anything to do with that. Other than just shoot them. which you could have done. So instead of running away, you could have just immediately shot him and you could probably have killed him. He dies anyways. He got 1 kill. So good. He was cut off from his team anyways. He wasn't receiving any support. Most of his team's dead.
Final 10 seconds.
10 seconds. You're blue. You have 0 points. They got... Okay, so yeah.
Center stage. Feeling strong.
Primary. Less danger. More danger. Yeah, I was just too defensive there. I heard him coming before he ulted and got scared, so I just ran. So I just calmed. He was right side and ran. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you can do that too. Like I said, I'm being way super nitpicky. Like most of your decisions have been correct. This one I don't think is correct though. He needs the help. She doesn't. You're focused on her. He needs it now. Let's actually just see what you do. Okay, you go back to him. Good. Good flick. Quick decision making.
You're amazing. I wish I could do it.
Snowflake on him. That's good.
Until we have a winner. I like the cold.
I would argue you didn't need to clap, but I mean, what are they going to do? It's overtime.
Watch me soar! The current score?
Well done. Well played. Good job. You're not leaving me much to say here.
Got it?
Okay, you guys are going to do a portal. Okay.
We won't
I want to see what your decision making is with this portal. Okay, so don't ever be the first one to jump in the portal. You have no idea where this portal is. You have no idea where he's putting it. You have no idea the situation that this portal is in. This is a... Alright, you go first. You're alive? Okay, I can still heal you technically. Oh, it's safe? Okay, now I'm jumping in. Now I'm jumping. It just worked. There we go. Now I'm jumping in. But for all you know, like, it could be the entire... What is this portal? What is... What is that? You guys gonna go over here and have a picnic? What is this? This portal's horrific. I know a lot of strangers like putting their portal in here. Me personally, I like putting my portal up here. Like, I'll put it right here and let the team come over here and take the high ground here and kind of poke around. But my strange was so bad, like he was hilariously black. Yeah, I can see it. All right, let's see how this plays out. Oh, yeah, you got lost. You're like, all right, where are they at? Where are they at? Where am I? Wait, what? Oh, they're over there. Why am I going this way? I could see you instantly got lost. This is also cutting off your line of sight. The worst part is just Pooped was a Lord Strange, but the other one insisted he was good, so he let him play Strange instead of the Lord. Oh, God. Christ. But the other issue is this is blocking off your line of sight. You want the high ground just for this advantage. But it's like, oh, God. Okay, and they drop high ground as well. They don't have a choice. The whole point of coming up here is to control this, so you have view of them there and here. You don't have view of them here because this stupid thing's in the way. This strange portal's horrific. All right, enough looking at that. Good, you stayed up on the high ground. You don't need to go down there.
Thanks so much.
Did you need to drop? I don't blame you for dropping. It's probably good you dropped, just so you're still technically. You don't really want to position. Yeah. So yeah, you don't really. I'm just being weirdo. The hello had me on sight. Did she? I didn't feel it. But I'm just thinking of the positioning. It's like, did you need to drop? Yes, you probably did need to drop. Your tanks are backing up. You don't really, if they back up anymore and you stayed here, you would be in a position where you're in front of your tanks and you become the primary focus. So yeah, dropping down here, repositioning to where your tanks are is the correct decision, and I agree with it. It's fine. Keeping everyone up. Flick that way. Why'd you flick that way? Did you flick to her? Swamp Piggy's fine. I don't gotta deal with her. Keep the heal up. Keep the heal up. Keep it up. Trying. Oh, you're keeping them up. Hello's on top. Sir, that's a Psylocke. Oh, you heard footsteps? I didn't hear them. Okay, let me rewind. I don't hear anything. But I also could be going deaf after 9 hours. She used bird. Let me look. Hello. You're talking about hello, right? Oh, that's what you were listening for. Okay. So that's what you, okay. That's another note. The vast majority of the VODs I do, people don't hear garbage around them, and I'm constantly pointing it out. So you hearing that all the way up here going over there? Good. Good. You're listening to your surroundings. I think I'm slightly going deaf right now because 9 hours.
Be strong together.
Okay, that's one down. I sure wonder what having good ears feels like. Yeah. You're desperately trying, but I want to. I'm not seeing your cloak and dagger use any abilities. Like I said, they got the heal boost. They got to transform. They can be throwing blind in there.
Tandy needs help.
Hope I can return the favor some.
So you got walled off is what happened here.
Tandy needs help.
See that?
I mean, this is another situation where, like, again, super nitpicky. You kind of don't want to be in the exact same spot as the other supports, just for this exact reason. You could have already rotated over here. You don't need to hang out there. I get you want your escape route and stuff like that, but even going this way, there's a health pack. So you can leave her over there. Your tanks are still in your field of view. You could come over here and hug the wall here. Play with the health pack. Keep healing as much as you can. Doing what you can.
Right there.
So even then, like, she gets walled off. The heal boost goes through. But you still can heal because you would still have line of sight just by taking an off angle from your own supports. If you understand what I mean. Let's see how this plays out.
I can return the favor sometime.
Okay, so yeah, so if you did so yeah, this was a situation. If you did position over here, they wouldn't have had to, it wouldn't have ended up in this situation where and they would be still able to fight and still has healing pumped into them. So I think this one is just a slight thing where if you made the decision to rotate around your tanks to this spot, I think is what you need to do. So back here. Luckily he lives, but they're opening a portal. Why are you opening a portal? What? He's trapping. Really? Hold on. I want to know where. Like, he misclicked. Okay, that's what he did. He hit the wrong button, unfortunately.
I'm opening a portal. You're gone.
Okay, he misclicked. That's unfortunate. If I want to be nitpicky about him, he could have slapped it right here. But all right, let's go back to you. We're watching Lady Aubrey. Is that primary focus? Yeah. Everyone else is dead. Strange is going on a mad flank. You need to help Cloak and Dagger just escape.
Thanks
He
so
does
much.
that. Good. Strange is up there. Are you able to help? Breaking the walls? That's fine. Alright, freeze. Looks like you're going to attempt it. You tried it. You landed it. Good. Stop doing what I say! You're making this hard! Okay, he gets out. Don't need ult. Good. Is he the primary focus now? You're low now. You're taking damage. You got a Strange and a Hella on you. I'm ulting. Yeah, absolutely ult. 100% ult.
I am
Yep, good. Damn it!
ready to put on a show.
Your powers are mine!
I am ready to put on a show.
By the eye of Agamot!
He timed that wrong. He was trying to time that for when your ult ended. Fortunately, it didn't work.
A nice deep freeze.
He got the other two, though. Eh. Yeah, nothing else you could do there. I feel like her teammates should have been the ones to ask for a VOD review, not her. Yeah, for real. Aubrey's playing darn near perfect. She's doing everything she needs to do. Like, everything I'm pointing out, she immediately just does it right after I say it. So it's like... I think you're just you're having a string of unlucky games, honestly.
Together. Enemy has arrived.
Tempted to the freeze, that's fine. Normally Stranges are fluttering their damage flutter. You attempted it. It's a worthy attempt. He kept it up, but if you did land that, there's a good chance he would have died. You still got the snowflake on her. That's good. You can heal your teammates and she would still get support. What ults you got coming up? You have her ult. You got her ult. You keep a snowflake on Psylocke while she's getting ready to ult. Good.
Watch me. It's okay. Admit it. You need me.
Oh, gotta break the wall fast. Oh, that wall is so unfortunate. Run around that one. Is there... Yeah, ignore that wall. Ignore that wall. Immediately come over here and start helping. Okay, you do it. Cool. I'm just gonna start saying random crap and just to see if you actually still do it. Like, alright, I want you to jump up to the high ground. I don't want you to jump up here, but I'm going to tell you to jump up here just to see if you do it. Yes, you didn't do it. I pointed something out. Alright, again, here's the situation. She ulted. You can go damage mode.
I am ready to put on a show.
Good, you went damage mode. Gotta do the reverse and say what not to do. Don't feed.
I like the cold.
No, I mean, go feed. No, I want you to feed. You got, dagger. Oh, dang it. You can break the clone there. Minor thing. Oh, you're still ulting. Okay, I was like, where did it go? Okay, cool. How did you lose this? I don't understand how you lost this match. It took our team 3 minutes to cap point. Yeah, true, but I mean, you're capping now. It goes from capping to pushing a payload. So, is that the focus? Yeah. I'm doing damage. I'm going for a kill. My team here is fine, but you're kind of pushed too far forward. I know you want to help Scarlet. Scarlet's putting herself in a horrific position right now, and she's probably going to die regardless of anything you do. I would be. I think okay. I think this is a mistake I can point out. So I think you got greedy. You got support greedy. You got heal greedy, and you wanted to heal her up when really it's kind of a lost cause. And you would get infinitely more value hanging back a little bit, knocking these immortal things out, killing the clones and looking for a kill, and then healing when you can. I think Scarlet Witch over there is kind of a lost cause. She's put herself in that position, and in order to heal her, look how far you've had to push up to support her. So I think normally I'm okay with you going really far forward and trying to help someone, but in this specific situation, I think it's best to try to clear the point as fast as you can. You realize this. God damn it. Aubrey, stop it! I thought I found one! Alright. Alright, so, okay, you realize this. You left her to her own devices. Good.
One couldn't win without the
Now, if it comes back to... Okay, it doesn't. You can freeze. You need to freeze him to stall him. Yeah, Mag should be doing something. Mag bubbled himself. You need to clap. You need to pierce and heal him. But you need to freeze him right now. It's getting very dangerous for your strange. You did clap. Good. I would have tried to land the freeze on him just to guarantee the kill. So it's activate your clap. I'm freezing him. Now I'm pumping damage into him just to make sure he dies. But making sure these two go back to full HP and letting them try to kill it as well is also a decent decision. Magneto's focusing the Loki clones. Loki's still over there. Loki's going to try to help. Focusing Loki clones. So this point's kind of messy. I assume you capture it, so I'm just going to let it play out.
There they are.
He focused you, so yeah, if you froze him a lot sooner, I'm assuming he's forcing a ult out of you because you didn't freeze him when he was over there and go for the kill. So there's no way you don't ult here. You kind of have to now. Yeah. So that was a situation where I tried to save my freeze for Peel. Yeah. But in that situation, it's only you because everyone else is either dead or gone. So at this moment, it's best to use it right there when you need it. Because no one was pressuring me. Yeah. And because no one was pressuring you, you had the opportunity to actually secure a kill. Yeah, it's a minor thing again. But if you actually froze him, secured your kill, and then moved on to Loki, you wouldn't have been forced to utilize your ult. But because he saw it, he saw the opportunity, he's like, all right, you're a problem. He's going to push you now. And he got you low, you were forced to use it.
Ready to put on a show!
It's still the correct decision to use your ult, but there was an opportunity to change how the match played out.
Your powers are mine!
I am ready to put on a show!
Okay. You're in kind of a dangerous spot, but you did reposition over to this corner, so alright, that's fine. I can work with that. Destroy the Loki clone. Keep him up. Keep him up. Yeah, it's taking your team a very long time to cap this point. Like, even... Oh, my God. 8-6, 8-7. Like normally I don't care about the stats, but in this case I'm kind of looking at it because we are 13 minutes in and it's a whole lot of damage and a whole lot of nothing. Like at least your DPS players are putting in work. Your Cloak and Dagger is still struggling. Like look at the amount of healing you put out compared to your Cloak and Dagger. Look at the amount of deaths you have compared to your Cloak and Dagger. Like you're playing leagues above these guys. Like there's no comparison right now. You're just getting unlucky. Like your DPS are playing to about a decent level, but your Cloak and Dagger is lagging far behind, and your tanks are having a little bit of trouble. So yeah. Let's go to 5.
Only 60 seconds left.
You clap. You try to avoid it. Your Strange goes up and shield blocks it. So you're not in any danger. The first reaction should be pumping headshots into Hela and breaking this ultimate as quickly as you can. You can't freeze it. You can't do anything else. You're going to keep an eye on Magneto as he distracts them. And you're just going to pump damage as much as you can into that. I think that's play here. A little late, because you did it late, and look how low she's already at. If you immediately made that... Oh, God. If you immediately made that decision, she would already be out of ult. You need to clap and keep them alive now that that's going off. You're not in a position where you can react to it and freeze it. Oh, you got killed. Oh, that's unlucky. Okay. I think this stems back down to after you ulted, you repositioned over there instead of repositioning back over here where it's safer. So you ulted, went over here, and I was going to say something about it, but it's like, well, you're still kind of safe over here. But it turned out that it did end up getting you killed. So you would have been better to come over here, fight with this health pack. Even if she ulted, you could have came over here and hid and still been able to support. She wouldn't have been able to get you. And then you could possibly have been able to react to this and froze it. So making the decision to go over there instead over here, I think, put a wrench in things.
One couldn't win without the other.
Yep, team.
You brought this on yourself.
Okay, your team does actually capture it. Okay. You spawned in. Gonna run. This skin is so good. I like the sounds it makes and stuff. 30 seconds. Gotta wait for your team. You're scouting. That's fine. Oh, you've exposed yourself. Oh, crap. I wouldn't have done that. Your only option, you're not fighting that. You won't win. Your only option is to immediately run down there to the... They don't cap the points? What do you mean? Yeah, they do. They cap the point here. They cap the point here. Distraction, sure, but it's not a... This is a high risk, low reward. So this is an extremely high risk with almost no reward behind it. You're going to distract Strange, but by the time you regroup with your team, he's already going to be back up there. So the distraction is worthless. You could argue that if Aubrey stood here and waited a lot longer, but even then, like those two are going up. You got teammates back there. And so I don't even understand how you capture it at this point. I'm just going to let this play. Okay, Strange is a bot. Oh my god. Strange portal into alt.
Cut.
Stop putting it there! Ah! Why? What? Oh, God. Strange portal into what alt? Squirrel? If he comes out here and alts this squirrel. Okay, he didn't alt the squirrel. No, this is a strange portal up here and just drop down on the supports here and then alt. What is that? Good God. Okay, you do reposition, you do go around. I'm not even gonna talk about your distraction play, because what the mother God.
The final 10 seconds!
I unleash the
Walls everywhere, walls in the way.
Ashanti
I like the
power.
cold.
Yes, no, maybe. I'm just gonna chalk that up to being unfortunate.
We may have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
How do you guys capture this? I don't understand. At least land a shot. Okay. Alright, so let me see if you know the... Okay, you're already back at the point. Okay, so you don't need to use it. It's fine.
Blow up.
I'll be honest, I kind of lost hope. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. This is horrific. Yep. Break the immortal field, so it's fine.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
YOLO ice ball.
I was worried.
Good medicine.
Break to kill the Loki clone. Good. You did take your eyes off of your Strange for a long time to do that, but he's safe.
He's on here.
Strong together.
Look at stats again. Freeze. There's not a lot to say. You're like, at this point, it's like your team just sucks. You're pushing too far forward now, in my opinion. I think you're trying to heal her, but let her do her own thing. She's got a health back up there. You realize this and you focus on the front line. You also got your cloak alt, so you can go into damage mode. You can alt after this ends.
Your powers are mine!
I am ready to put on a show.
I thought that was yours for a second. I was about to freak. Okay, good. Now, the funny thing about this alt, it does chase you, but it still only chases you in the front line. You tank it. Now, go stand in the purple. This heals you. But what I've learned dealing with this thing, because I know, like, most people are like, oh god, squirrel, run from it. But this thing only goes in a straight line. So it's gonna bounce off that, head towards another teammate. You can dodge this thing like a bull. So it's you can put your red cape up, it's coming at you. It's like you're waiting for this to you keep an eye on it. So once it points to you, you sidestep it. That's all you do with this ult. Like like once I've learned that, it's like this thing never hits me now. Because I can see it coming at me. It can't move or anything. It goes straight. So it's like, oh. Bye. Oh, it's coming back. Bye. I just want to point that out because there's not much else to talk about. Someone is low though, I think. All right, no, that's the squirrels. Does it come and kill you? So you're not respecting the squirrel ults. You could, but you could also just jump on this. Like it can't reach elevations. So if you don't want to be hit with that thing, it's just jump up here. You can stand on this. Oh, you ulted. It forced an ult out. Damn. Ah, damn. Okay. You didn't really want to use your ult yet. But you kind of had no choice just because you were low. That was your only option. But if you played that a little differently, you respected on where the squirrel ult was going, you could have dodged it or just got slightly, you could have just got on the high ground here and you would have been just fine without any issues.
Ready to put
By
on a
the
show.
eye of Agamotto.
Okay, well then you get massive amount of value from it because he does that. So now your ult was perfect. No, it was still bad. But because you could have been in a position where you weren't forced to use it, but you could have had your ult a couple seconds later and realize it. But he did a dive, like where he came from. I think you kind of just got lucky. Let me see here. So he's there. The ult was bad, but the strange is worse. Yeah, the strange ult was bad as well. But I'm saying I think you got lucky. Because let's see where he goes.
I am ready to put
By
on a
the
show.
Okay. So if you didn't ult and you did stand up there, as I was saying, you probably wouldn't notice that he's there unless you're actively looking around. But if you're up here, you're not looking for the squirrels. So, but like, I would have stood up here to avoid the squirrels, but I'm also not expecting him with donkey butt over here to go over here and do whatever the crap he was doing. So I wouldn't have had the reaction time to freeze him just because I'm not expecting whatever this is. But I would have had the reaction time because I would have heard it to immediately ult while I'm standing on this. So instead of being forced to ult here, you would be just ulting here a few seconds later anyways. So in this situation, your ult actually worked out tremendously for you because he is a massive donkey. But you see, Scarlet, come down here and get some healing. Lady, there's a Luna right there healing everyone. Your health pack's on cooldown. I'm going back to you. At least you're a good player.
Watch me.
Hey, see, you did jump up here eventually.
I am ready to put on a show.
Okay, you're trapping yourself. You need to, your ult's going to end soon. You need to go over there.
We shall protect this sacred Wakanda.
You do that. There is ults going off. You got the Groot ult going off. You could be up here. Where is it? I heard it go off, dagnabbit. Where is it? Where is the Groot ult? Never mind, there's nothing you can do with that. Just heal bottom.
I am strengthened for that.
Yeah, it's...
A nice deep freeze.
Clap's fine. It's getting dangerous. You can pierce everything. You do a ton of damage and healing. If I want to be nitpicky, you want to angle better this way so you're piercing more of your teammates and allies. This Groot wall is severely screwing you up because your Groot's... I can't tell if that's your Groot wall or the enemy's. Whoever's it is, it's in your way because realistically you want to come up here and do that, but that's fine. Oh god, Groot walls trigger me. Good. I do want to look at the healing stats again. You got almost double the amount of healing that Cloak and Dagger has.
Thanks so much. Look up behind you.
I want to argue that's not a worthy ice ball. I don't care too much about it. But I want to argue you could have not used it in that situation and saved it for when you needed it, like you were saying earlier. But I think you also said you were slightly, you're kind of like slightly tilted right now because your team is kind of balls. So I don't blame you for that ice ball. Strange is low. Yep.
Only 60 seconds left.
Yeah, and they just walk all over you because your team does not.
Let's get it there.
Your powers are
By
mine!
the
am ready to
eye
put on a
of Agamotto!
I've still got songs
Your teammate's alt economy is absolutely trash as well.
to sing.
Like this is the first VOD review so far. Like this, I've done a lot of VOD reviews now, and I think this is the first one I'm actually blaming your teammates properly, because I don't see there's almost no mistakes on your end, and your teammates are just making the most goofy plays imaginable. Yeah, your teammate is so bad, and you're playing so well. This is heartbreaking.
My life was in peril. Thank you.
I like the cold.
You got 31 seconds. You're going to try to save your ult as long as you can and use it when you absolutely have to.
Down to 30 seconds.
I don't think. What you doing? What you doing, Scarlet? Or Psylocke, we're gonna watch you. Okay, she came back to you. All right, good. Good on her. She knows who the carry is. Time's up. You need ult. Maybe not. The wall is making me... Okay. You don't need ult now. Perfect. Cloak and Dagger ulted. You can hyper stall this point. So you're going to go up, go into damage mode. You're going to use your ice ball. You need to secure a kill at all costs. That's what you need to do right now. As soon as Cloak and Dagger's ult ends, then you're popping yours.
Thanks so much.
Yep.
The final 10 seconds.
She distracted you too long. I mean, there's still purple everywhere, so it's not that big of an issue. She is distracting you for a while, though.
I am ready to put on
A little early.
a show.
Nah, it's fine. You timed it. This ended just as soon as you popped yours. It's fine.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
More powerful yet.
What's going on front line? Keep an eye on your tanks. You have her flanking. Yep, look at that. This is the first time you've actually gotten distracted from supporting your team. Which I think it's like, as you said, you're kind of tilted now. You're kind of mad. But yeah, you need to keep healing them.
I don't have to be set.
Okay, you did. Secure to kill. You're going back to supporting. Good.
Be strong together.
I feel like you got distracted a little long there, but it's fine.
I am ready to put on a show.
I remember they kept saying magic behind literally no one would turn around. Yeah, there's going to be games like that, unfortunately. I try. I'll once in a while I'll do a call out. It's like magic behind. Normally I'll get backup or something like that, but I just learned to figure out ways of just dealing with it.
Your powers are
I
mine!
am ready to put on a show.
Normally I'll just sleep them and just walk away as Mantis, but you can also do that as Luna, ice them and just walk away and leave them there. Okay, keep the healing up. You don't have ice. You're still using your snowflake. That's fine.
By the eye of
Was this the key moment? Is this the key moment you needed to act? If you possibly froze this, I know it's hard to stop it with freeze. I think this was maybe. I know because your freeze has a wind up and stuff like that, so it's very hard to predict the strange and actually countering it as compared to when I play Mantis. Mantis, it's throw at his feet, and I'm going to probably sleep him. At least with Mantis, I'm able to cancel at least half of the strange ults during the match. The other ones, I lag behind, or I'm not in a good position to actually do it. This one's a difficult shot, but you could, if you were slightly better, or if you had a slightly quicker reaction time, maybe, or something like that. Again, super nitpicky, but if you slept him, maybe. But you still had a long way to go. And he didn't get any kills anyway. So you kept him alive anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, your strange died. How did your strange die? Strangey boo! Okay, you got hit by it. So, I can't blame you for that because he's out of position. He's not keeping line of sight with his team or supports. He should either be here or he should be fighting over here just because the payload's still moving. Or it shouldn't even be that, realistically. Like, both of your tanks should have already pushed way up here and held this doorway here and made this team fight happen over here. That way you and your other support are actually safe here and you're fighting on both sides of this thing instead of being forced back here. So it's complicated. So I don't think there was anything you could actually do to help Strange there, even with a different position, other than maybe went this way instead, but you're going to have to go into a dangerous zone. So you did what you could. Maybe, okay, you could have kept him alive there. How long does he stay low in your line of sight? Nope, couldn't help him. Couldn't help him. Nothing you can do. He's going to die regardless because he didn't know how to shield around him. Hey, you did what I said. Unfortunately, someone unfroze her really fast. Unfortunate. Damn, that one hurts. Yeah, you played damn near perfectly, Aubrey. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like there really wasn't much more you could do that match. That's a GG go next. My team sucks match. And I have not said that yet. So far, every single VOD I have done, there has been a plethora of things I have been able to point out and go into detail on things. This is the first VOD where it's like there's nothing for me to say because you played how you should have. If we want to go even thinking about it is like, well, maybe you played a different character. Maybe if you played a different character, the result would be different. No, you don't want to play Mantis. You could have. Maybe you would have aced some of the strange ults. But you have an Iron Man, so Cloak works, or so Luna works better because you can put the E on. Well, I don't think you had an Iron Man very long. You had a dagger and a Red Lady, Scarlet. None of the other supports, I know you don't play them. You don't play any of them. Getting off support's not an option. You couldn't make it a single support game. For survivability, I don't know. I could have stolen Cloak and Dagger from the other person, I guess. Just to keep framing ults. Farming ult fast. Well, even then, like Aubrey, look, Aubrey was getting plenty of ults just because the Cloak and Dagger wasn't healing as much. 45,000 healing? She had ults like almost every other fight. She almost had ult now. She was at 94. She just needed to play for ult. She just unlucky her teammates died right before she got it. So this one was rough. Since Cloak gets ult way faster than Luna. Yeah, I mean, you said you have a Lord Cloak and Dagger, didn't you? So I guess you could have played Cloak and Dagger. But you also got to think, like, Swamp Piggy is that they played Rocket and then they picked Cloak and Dagger. Do you think they're going to play anything else? So even if you go Cloak and Dagger, guess who they're going to pick? They're going to go back to Rocket. So now it's Cloak and Dagger and Rocket again. I think staying on Luna was still the correct choice in this scenario. Is just, ugh. I think you just need to keep playing. Yeah, I guess if we're going to be nitpicky, try if I want to be nitpicky, which even then you started doing it in the second half of the match, so even then you're doing what I'm saying. So if I want to be nitpicky, try to switch between heal and damage a lot faster if you want something, but at the moment you're playing fine. Just keep playing, you'll climb. You climb, no problem. You're going to run into a string of losses, but you're also going to run into a string of wins. Yeah, finishing your repositioning once your ult was over was one of the things I did notice. You always have to use the last 2 seconds of currently 2010 in comp. Yeah, that's good. You're winning. You're climbing. But yeah, as you're ulting, you always want to use the last 2 seconds to reposition yourself to a very safe spots. That way they can't follow up and kill you after your ult ends. I think that's one of the nitpicky things I can say. But if you keep playing, I don't think you have any issue climbing up to diamond or higher at all, honestly. The only thing you got to work on now is, like, as you climb higher, there's going to be new situations where you're going to have to increase your reaction time on stuff, but